Emerge! Right here! Dear me! Right now! Right here! Right now! Right here! A sight to behold! Come on out! Show them! Come on out! I will lead us to victory. Just what will we come across this time?
Sounds good to me.
Please, see that he stays safe. Narukami, please. See that he stays safe. By the protection of the electro arc. May the blossom... of the Electro Archon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally. Narukami.
Well, since you asked so nicely. I won't hold you back! Much.
See that he stays safe.
When training to become a The training required to become Attaining the rank of Mako.
Creative cooking. Why do new explorers make the same mistakes?
Throughout history, Right now, emerge.
Illusion shattered!
Freeze!
Into the wind!
As one with wind and cloud!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
What a dreadful ending. No more gift. Right now, emerge. The fun is over.
Freeze! Cut down!
Torn to oblivion!
I got Terra. Picked the wrong test subject.
There is no escape!
Let me try.
Right now, emerge. Right here. Yeah.
Keep tricking.
Emerge. Yeah.
No right down. Like this.
Illusion shattered!
Right now.
What's
Right here.
wonderful?
Right now.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Going in! Inazuma shines eternal!
I'm ready.
Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
You win.
Right here. Emerge.
Free.
Torn to oblivion!
The wrong Tetsu.
There is no escape!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
So much for eternity. Right here. Right now.
Cut down.
Right here. Right now.
Shine down!
Another test subject.
Into the wind.
Now you shall perish! The thunder falls silent.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Right here. Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Over. Cut down.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
A sight to behold. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Emerge.
The wrong
Right
test
now.
subject.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Cut down.
There is no escape!
Right here. Right now.
Everybody stand back!
I'm always watching. Emerge. Is that all? Right here. Right now.
Torn to oblivion!
You win.
Shine down!
Right here, right now.
As one with wind and cloud.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shot!
Right here. Emerge.
Into the wind.
The wrong test subject.
Right here. Right now.
Shine down!
The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dream!
Clouds high. The birds call.
A sight to behold.
Torn to oblivion! Ha! Illusion shattered!
Right here. Emerge. Come on out. Right here.
Another test subject.
One with nature.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen limbs. Adorn my
I'm always watching.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's
Emerge. Show them.
Taste.
There is no escape!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Illusion shattered!
Show them.
Time to go. Time to go.
show them. Right here. Emerge.
Into the wind.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
As one with wind and cloud.
Test subject.
Nothing lasts forever.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Freeze! Freeze! Another picked the wrong test subject.
Right now.
Picked the wrong test subject.
If this rain keeps up, my fur will be dripping wet. Astra Abyssosk. Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help? Well, let me go over it.
Rift Hounds?
Yes. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. Good. Then you can see that this case...
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the their main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission. You have our deepest gratitude. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Hound appearance...
Relax. We'll be back before you...
Why
Secret
do new
Sakura's in
explorers make
danger-
the same?
Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Kazari's greatest wish, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it! Time to teach him a lesson! They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them!
Right here. Show them. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right here. Illusion shattered.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryu Commission needed help! Come on, travelers, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun? Wait, no! Could also be A!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryu Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them! That was amazing!
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura... It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was... The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil. And the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts. So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Follow the wind.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time. But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can! The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They are merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got...
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun? You're back! Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please.
Calm down. The war you speak of is
Over? But...
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else.
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
I think I understand. Oh, yes, we were right to place our trust in the almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, An entity formed with strong filth. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly after.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, but my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both...
So...
Indeed. I never had the chance to see her, but even then...
Hey...
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time. But, after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse moving forward inevitably invites further loss. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses, all those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps, as Inazuma's god, warriors of the past who spilled your blood on this land, I will never forget you. And
He's taking all this pretty hard.
come on, let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Unexpected, there are a load of rift hounds here too!
Leave them to me. Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area...
Makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun! The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land?
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the... It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments. After all, it's quite...
What should yeah.
I see. So, they have... Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but... And now the almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly... People flee out of a desire to live on. But me, I have no such thought. The almighty Shogun often speaks, just listening to her stories. One thing she... So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced It won't be long, but I suppose it doesn't matter. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I... Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty to...
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself. I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No. Your humble servant implores you.
This place is... complicated. Leave it to us.
But... Well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I can't decide whether it's a final regret.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exact...
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kami-sama?
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. And the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun...
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was, in her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. They are similar. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. Now, it seems like she was right.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream and ambition. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate.
That's, quite a lot to take.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of, yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some but in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now, I no longer cling to what was...
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve...
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too...
Time to go.
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very...
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to... Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself. The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. But the things we've seen, I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, back at the events of 500 years ago, not only robbed me of my friend.
She died in that disaster, too?
Yes. She went to Conry, unlike me, but this time. The circumstances were so great. Yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. So all I could do, it was there that we bid each other a final farewell. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark? It was there, and when I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had no one questioned it. In the end, with the help of the sacred sakura...
This is all really hard to...
Yes. I once told my... But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue... And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that...
Brother? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that he was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing, and also... I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to...
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Time to go.
Once again.
Hey!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Are you alright? Hey, maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monster. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men! They're coming back for more!
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never—
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the god.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Right up! What a nuisance! Nothing lasts forever.
Wind Strider. Clouds high. The birds come.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better all—
You fought The monsters will Quickly, escort—
When everyone sees the Almighty—
Well, what—
We will stay here. We are brothers in arms.
Just leave it to us. But the Almighty, no matter what kind—
Thank you all. I should not have left—
Don't worry, with you leading us.
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked the result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, you could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless. But even so, they are due a resolution.
Well,
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is— I used to— But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to— Yes, they are. They are strong. As the Raiden Shogun they revere.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured—
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing— Now that we've dealt, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work.
Alrighty then. What? It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotion. She seems to have changed a lot since we left. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on. What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like the situation— No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why? What's in the—
A battleground. We're finally here. The entrance.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
This is a place.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is—
Follow me.
Where are we go? Paimon's— Whoa. This place— Look, it's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the One Within, but it is also the guard. Should the One Within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct. But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have—
Wait! The atmosphere— are you—
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use, as she indicates. Once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never—
The rules I set for the Shogun are— No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past idea. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes. It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her every action undertaken is for the sake of determination, courage, love, hatred. All of only rules shall remain constant. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to You wish to make yours. I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni Maiden was cut down and disgraced. I shall not fall here! Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. There is no escape! Evasion is futile. Inferior. Strike dead! Shine down! Torn to oblivion! This ends now. The Kitsune Sakura blossom that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Your verdict is decided. Thunder, Inazuma shines eternal! This world, a fleeting shadow. Shine down, pathetic! Your verdict is decided. Illusion shattered! Weak! Be gone! Illusions are but distractions. Shattered! Torn to oblivion! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Inazuma shines eternal! Pathetic. Strike dead! Illusion shattered! The eye sweeps the lands! Shine down! Strike dead! Torn to oblivion! Weak! Be gone! Illusion shattered! Euthymia crumbles before me.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess, but how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, she was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living being.
Then, does that mean this is...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years, centuries. And no matter how 500 years ago, here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices. It is about time that I learned. I understand that. But if the dream, I fight for the everlasting future. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall what during my absence.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might never leave. Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's... Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies?
Talk to the left.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience.
But you're always...
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. Oh,
yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she, impossibly stubborn, jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite you know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose,
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's
Because right in Makoto...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be first things first. Follow me.
Time to go.
Now then, I always have my ways. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact space...
So, it's abstract, but has a location.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Everything is turbulent and disordered. This is precisely why when entering the plane of Euthymia...
What? Alright, well, Paimon, sing.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, always stand...
Paimon's had it up to here!
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say... Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heart. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? This is a duel to It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Over countless battles, not once have you lost. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you? For your firm commitment to enforcing, you bring honor to the title of... Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy that pursued, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever! Witness the final calamity! Inferior! Erase all threats! Shine down! Perish! Eternity is in my hand! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Inferior! Shine down! Perish! Inferior! Transcend all constraints! Purge all obstacles! Inferior! This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems... But a will that cannot be eroded has... You need not... I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, yet my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. And whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new... This power is beyond... This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, it was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer... From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you... You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call... I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like...
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties, and... Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in... a convoluted way to reach you, but... Well... There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me, but... Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having... I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. A little... Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated, but I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. Don't look down on me. See? It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Here, take it. But it is you who must take them.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities, For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of consciousness, and no matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with order. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return. And yet, that sense of disorder.
I don't fully understand yet.
Well,
I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher power without the sacred sakura.
I know you've always you've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between this.
No.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred sakura is within my purview.
Ugh.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since, and obviously I played my part. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself. At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. My first thought was, but it turned out you had come to rescue me. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me.
Hey, how are you feeling?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotion. After all,
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant. She even factored my... It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got...
Thank you.
today, at long last, you and Inazuma, Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never use...
Makoto said the
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple... Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, after that, I will...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
Protection of the electron. May the blessings of the sacred Sakura moon.